Hello there, welcome to Fulcrum and the Force. I'm Jim, this is my channel dedicated to everything Star Wars. And I've been promising to do this for I don't know how long. Keep saying, I'm start doing more Lego reviews. And sure, yeah, I've done a mystery box recently. I've got another one of those coming up soon. And I've done new releases, but I've got so much Lego. So much. I'm like, why don't I review some of the older sets? Because they're still as good as some of the newer stuff. And this was one I was going to always do first because it's the best. It's the Ghost. You've seen the thumbnail. You know the score. It's the Ghost with the whole Ghost crew. So I've been trying to figure out the best way to kind of do this video because I didn't want to sit here and be like, and here it is, and da 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 da. Although to be fair, with this ship, that's probably quite easy. With some other ships, maybe not so much. So I figured out a new way to do it, which you'll see shortly. And that will progress over time. It will get better and better. This is like the first iteration, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see the better ways to do these things on maybe some of the larger ships, figure out a better way to do it. But let's jump into a proper full review of the Lego Ghost. So here it is in all its glory, set 75053, the Ghost from Rebels. And I'll be honest, this is my favorite ship, not just in Rebels, actually in the whole of Star Wars. It's just an awesome ship, and this Lego version of it is pretty incredible. I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy the sort of different color schemes. Quite often with Lego ships, you get Star Wars, at least it's grey or black, and then here we've got some oranges, and we've got some reds, and we've got some greens, and I think it really makes the whole ship stand out. It's very big. There's a lot going on inside and on top. We have a gunner position at the top here, which actually does come out. There's a seat inside. There you go. You can see all the way inside there. That just slides in, and it can shoot around. We've got the pilot cockpit there for Hera, and then we've got another gunner cockpit right at the front here that folds down, and there's another seat just in there. So that's pretty cool. Also, you've got these things on the side here, which actually do come out, and you can open them up, and they are escape pods, which is very, very cool. So you can open them up, and you can store things in there as well. And they slide quite nicely back in there. And then it's all good again. It's an amazing looking ship. Obviously, we've got the engines on the back here. Big old cargo bay there for something else, which I'll get to shortly. But yeah, an amazing ship. I absolutely love it. It came out in 2014. It's got 914 pieces, and it came with 4 minifigs. And they're just here, so I'll go through them now. Obviously, we have Kanan right there. Then we have Hera. Then we have, oh dear. Then we have Zeb. And then he can be quite difficult to stand up. Okay, he's going to do it today. And then we have a Stormtrooper, which is very, very cool. Now, there's interesting things with these particular minifigs. This is actually the only set that you can get Zeb Aurelius in. So this is the only set you can get him in. And so that actually makes him quite a rare figure. I think he was sitting at around £90 just for this one figure. It's a very cool figure. Obviously, it's a very unique print with the head. We don't have this species at all in any other sets. His staff is made with 2 guns and a lightsaber piece, actually. Nice back print in there. Yeah, so this is actually a very rare figure because it only ever came in this set. So that's quite nice. It's very cool to have him in this set. I did actually get this set complete, which was very cool. However, this is an even rarer minifigure. So this is Kanan. Obviously, we've seen Kanan. He's in a couple of other sets as well. He's in Kanan's speeder bike. And I think he's in one other, I can't remember. But this is a particularly rare minifig because when this set was first released, he came out with, as you can see, a black beard and black hair. Now, in the show, and Kanan as a character actually has brown hair and a brown beard. So when this set was first released, obviously it was probably built and made and designed with pre-release pictures and whatnot, because it comes out, they build this stuff a long time before you actually get the show out. So they work on like pre-res stuff, and there's a good chance that he did have black hair and a black beard at that time, but then when the show came out, he had brown hair and a brown beard. So they actually reissued this particular set again, not too long after it first came out, with him with the correct hair and beard. However, that does mean that this particular minifig is very, very rare indeed. In fact, if you get this minifig just as he is right now, that's worth about £200 currently, which is absolutely crazy that this particular figure, just as it is worth £200. Talking of prices, so when this set first came out as this, it was £69.99. So I think it was like $80, something around there. To get this set sealed now, you're looking at around £550, about $650, $700 to get this set brand new. To get this set brand new with Kanan with the black hair, that's even more. Now, I actually I didn't pick this up when this first came out. I wish I had, because it's a great set and I wish I'd had it from the beginning, but I couldn't afford it at the time, and then it went retired, and then you're kind of stuck buying stuff on the aftermarket, which is fine, but obviously not cheap. So this set sealed ended up costing me around £350. But with that, now, sure, I've opened it and I've built it, but it's still worth a good price. But with this figure in it and Zeb, I mean, I've pretty much made my money back, if not more so, which is cool. I mean, I'm never getting rid of it. It's my favorite, but that's how it goes. Especially with Lego. It's crazy money. Now, there were other versions of this set released. Like I said, one with Kanan with the brown hair, but also they did a double set with the Phantom. Now, I didn't get the double set, I got the single set, but you could always get the Phantom separately. And this is the Phantom 1 here. So it's just their little shuttle that they use on sort of away missions. And this particular set was, again, it came out in 2014. It's set 75048. It only had 234 pieces, obviously a lot smaller than the Ghost. It came out for around $19.99, like $25. It's now going sealed, brand new, for $95 or $110, which is crazy. This set actually came with, let me put the Phantom there, came with 2 minifigs. Ezra Bridger, as expected, season 1 and 2 Ezra Bridger, and the best droid in the whole of Star Wars, Chopper. Obviously Ezra came with his helmet as well, which is very, very cool. Very cool set. And the thing about this one, let me put those guys down here. Cool thing about this set is you can fold up the wings of the Phantom, and it does actually, you lift up this little part of the back here, it does slide in, become part of the Ghost in its entirety. So there you go. All as one piece. And personally, I love it when Lego does that. I love it when they have two sets that become one. There's a song in there somewhere. There was an old Jabba's Palace that did the same, and it had on the bottom it was the Rancor. They were two different sets, and you bought them and put them together, and you had a complete set. There is actually, if you've seen Rebels, and I would advise you watch it, it's one of the best Star Wars shows. It's, in my opinion, the best Star Wars TV show. This ship, I think, either got stolen. No, it got blown up. So they actually replaced it with a newer ship, a much more rounder ship called the Phantom II, which likewise still fits into this original set. However, to try and get that set, because it's the only one with, from what I remember, in there has got Kanan with his mask on, so Blind Kanan, and Grand Admiral Thrawn. And that's the only set that Admiral Thrawn comes in. And obviously, great character, everybody loves him. So everybody wants that minifigure. And so now I think that set on its own, it's not too much bigger than this one. I can't remember how many pieces, probably around the 250 mark, is now sitting brand new at about £250. So that's pretty crazy. Not one that I'm going to pick up, I don't think, because it's such a small ship for such a big price, I think is a bit much, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm crazy, and even I'm like, that's a bit much. But that's the set in its entirety. I hope you like that. I hope you enjoyed the showing this up a bit closer. Now, there is one member missing from the Ghost Crew here, and that is Sabine. Which is kind of weird that you get the Ghost and you can get the Phantom and it still doesn't complete the Rebels set. There are a few different versions of Sabine. You can get one in a couple of sets that I own. So I do actually have her right here with her blue hair. So I always tend to put her with this set to complete the entire Ghost Crew. The Stormtrooper should be over here because he's not part of our crew. And there we go. Oh dear. So there we go. The entire Ghost Crew with the Ghost. One of my favourite all-time Lego sets, if not my favourite Lego set. So there we have it, the Ghost. I think we will be getting another one of these soon with the Ahsoka show coming up. I think obviously it's going to feature heavy in that. I think there's a good chance that we'll get another version of this Ghost, which makes me happy because I'll buy every single version. I've also got the minifig version and I've got the little version. I don't have the other version that's like a Comic-Con special because it's crazy money. But who knows, maybe one day. And also, you know, if anybody out there is just sitting around with a spare Phantom 2 that they don't want complete with minifigs and they want to just like donate it to a good home, hey, I'm right here. I hope you enjoyed that video. There's more Lego coming, I promise. I've done it once. I can now do it more and more and more. But until next time, don't forget, we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us.